Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a very simple, easy drugstore foundation routine. I do this one very often. It's just for the days that I do not feel like doing a ton of makeup. Just very simple and pretty easy. So we're going to get started. I'm just going to start with this e.l.f. primer. This one is sold at Meijer Walmart. It's the Poreless Face Primer. Just do a little bit on your fingertip. You don't need a whole lot. And just kind of massage it into your pores. And then next I'm going to take a foundation. This one is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This one is in shade 02. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. You don't need a whole lot. And I'm just going to grab a foundation brush and just kind of pat it into my face. I try not to smear too much on my face because then it doesn't cover as well, and then also it just gets kind of like liney, I guess you want to say, just from the bristles, so I try not to do that a whole lot. But I just try to pack it in. Like when I go down the neck, it's fine. Because you're not putting as much product, I'll just kind of go down in the neck, hit the ears, just so everything kind of blends well and matches. You don't want the I think I know how to do foundation 7th grade mark going on with the orange face. You don't want that. Not good, honey, not good. I'm just going to go in next with a concealer. This one is the NYX concealer. It's in 02. Whenever you do concealer, you want to make sure you go 1 or 2 shades lighter than your normal foundation color. You don't want to go too bright. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very noticeable and you can't blend it out as well. So just going to put a little bit under. Just like that. You don't need a whole lot on there. And then I'm just going to take this little damp, what is it, Eco Tools sponge, and just pat it into your face. And doing this just kind of brightens the center of your face. Just an easy way to do your highlighting of your face. Now I have that all blended in. I just kind of take the other side of this little circular side and just go over where I put my foundation just to get any other, I don't know, just to blend it out a little bit more, I guess. There's really no rhyme or reason why I do it. I just feel like it makes my foundation look a little bit better. And then a quick easy way to do your baking is I just take this NYX powder, and this is an HD finishing powder, and I think it's in shade Banana. And I just take another little foundation brush and I just swirl it around a little bit. And just kind of pat it under the eyes and where I did my highlighting. And this is just whenever you use a liquid anything, you want to always set it with a powder. Otherwise it's going to smear throughout the day and it's just not going to look as nice. And this just gives it that it's the finishing touch, I guess, to make it look nice and smooth and finished. And now that we're done with that, I'm going to go into this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And this stuff is amazing. I use this more than I use my Too Faced, which is crazy because I'm obsessed with my Too Faced bronzer. But I'm just going to take a big fluffy bronzing brush, swirl around in there a little bit. And with this I'm just going to, not really going to contour, I'm not going to carve out my cheeks or anything. I'm just going to kind of bronze up my face because we're not doing a going out look. We're just kind of easy, simple makeup for the day. And you never want to go too far into your face, in the center of your face where you just highlighted, because you want to keep everything in the center nice and bright, and then the outsides is where you contour and you bronze. That way it makes your face look smaller and cuter, and then plus it just brightens up your face. If you put bronzer underneath your eyes, it's going to start looking cakey and muddy and just kind of make your face sunken in and just not cute, not cute. Now we just go down the neck a little bit. Like I said, just keep everything uniform. Make it look nice. Oh, it looks so nice, honey. I'm just going to take a little, another little brush and just going to contour my nose a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. But I just like to do a little bit on my nose. Hit the tip. It doesn't make like a huge difference, but I think it just makes it look more complete and just, this is like the only spot you put bronzer in the middle of your face. Do not go anywhere else. Don't go here. No, 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 no. You can do a little bit on your, a little on your nose. And the next I'm going to go in with this blush. This is an e.l.f. blush, which is, e.l.f. products are, I mean, super affordable, and they actually work, most of them work really nicely. This one's in Tickled Pink. It's just like a nice, it's not super pinkish color. It's not anything bright. It's just a nice, like, neutral pink shade. I'm just going to go in with a little blush brush. Just tap it a little bit and just go on the apples of my cheeks. Just to soften it up a little bit more. And then next I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and this one's in Precious Petals. This stuff is amazing. I literally love this stuff. I've had it for a while too, and you can still see the little design on it. It lasts so long. But I'm just going to go in with a nice little brush. I got this one in my Ipsy bag, actually. It was this whole big thing in my Ipsy. It was super nice. But it's going to take a little bit and just go right above where we just put that blush. You don't want to do like too far down because, I mean, a lot of people have enlarged pores on your cheeks, and then where you highlight, it's going to accentuate everything. So if you have like a pimple or big pores or something that you can see, it's going to make them look even bigger. So try not to put on your problem areas, because then you're just going to see them even more. I like to go a little bit on my forehead. Don't go over dramatic with the forehead, because you're just going to get grease face when you sweat. You just want to get like that natural glow. Looks like you're sweating a little bit, but you're really not. And then you just I put a little bit on my chin here, and then I go down my nose a little bit. And then I'll put like a little bit on my Cupid's bow. You can never really have too much highlighter, honestly. Just makes it look nice. Gives you cheekbones that you never had. Alright, and then next I'm just gonna take this NYX whipped little lipstick. This one's in shade Plush. This stuff smells awesome too. It smells like cake. But it has a cute little tip on it. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm not going to put any lip liner or anything. It's just a very like simple everyday look. And then to finish it all off, we're just going to grab, this one is a L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. Just going to grab a little bit of this and spray it on your face. This is just like the absolute finishing touch that you need to make sure you do. I mean, I hear a lot of people say that their makeup throughout the day smears and like kind of falls off their face or just looks kind of like powdery. This will you will not look powdery with this at all. And like the two most important things that you need to do when you do your makeup is always use a primer and always set it afterwards. Like if I can give you any advice, do those two things and you'll have perfect makeup throughout the day. And this is the final look. I didn't put anything on my eyes today. I have eyelash extensions, so I'm fine without putting like any mascara or anything else on. But I hope you liked it, and subscribe so you can see more that I do. Thanks. Bye.